It is being considered one of the worst tragedies in recent times.
Tragedy struck Uttarakhand. Around 10,000 people are still stranded in the hills.
Ganga खतरे के निशान से ऊपर बह रही है.
The impact really of this entire episode in Uttarakhand can clearly be evidenced by this site really across the Mandakini river. As you can see, the level of the water rose by about 15 to 20 feet, completely wiping away the foundation.
Carved out of the great Himalayas, the state of Uttarakhand is known for its beauty, calmness and serenity. Center of faith of millions, this land of gods was hit by unprecedented floods and landslides on 15th and 16th of June 2013. It was one of the worst natural disasters in the recent past. It all started with heavy rains on the morning of 15th June 2013. On 16 June, a cloudburst made the Chorabari Lake in Upper Kedar Valley burst, leading to massive volumes of water flowing down the rivers of Mandakini and Saraswati.
जैसे ये यहाँ से ब्रीच हुआ, यहाँ से ब्रश हुआ तो पानी एकदम से कम फ्लो है, एकदम से किसी ने शावर फेंक दिया होगा.
Kedarnath, Rambada, Govind Ghat and Gaurikund were among the worst hit areas. Also, incessant rainfall across the upper Himalayas led to similar flooding across all the river systems in the state, which destroyed everything that came in their path. The severely affected areas included Chamoli, Rudraprayag, Uttarkashi, Pithoragarh and Bageshwar. According to the reports from various sources, thousands of lives were lost due to the disaster. Many men from nearby region were dependent on the Kedarnath Yatra to earn their livelihood. This catastrophe resulted in many families losing their male members, leaving behind large number of widows and orphan children. The impact of disaster led to destruction of around 4,000 structures, including houses and public buildings. Hectares of cultivable land eroded and washed away. Not only did the calamity come as a curse to mankind, but animals too faced the fury of nature.
इस पूरे एरिया में कितने खच्चर थे?
मैंने कम से कम 15,000 से ज़्यादा होंगे पर कम नहीं.
Thousands of mules were killed. They were the major means of transportation in many areas and a source of livelihood for the locals. Transport routes were totally demolished at many places where the flash floods struck. According to reports, over 2,000 roads and 200 bridges were damaged. This seriously impacted connectivity to about 4,200 villages, which were either totally disconnected from the rest of the state or affected badly. This led to hindrance in the relief work that had to be carried out by the government and various other organizations. The Indian Army and the paramilitary forces in the region were the first to respond along with the Indian Air Force. This rescue operation was called Operation Surya Hope. Several temporary bridges and roads were constructed by the army to evacuate people from affected areas. The challenge of weather and terrain was huge. However, uniformed forces responded admirably and gave hope to the people in the time of despair. This is the largest humanitarian mission by the Indian Army in several decades. Uttarakhand will require many years to overcome the devastation caused by this calamity. Economically, it's a big setback for this new state of India. And it will take years to cure the emotional wounds that it has left in its wake. But the hope lives on.